Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, another January 6th convict has been sent to prison again for violating the terms of her probation. This one might sound familiar to you because she was arrested a while back for probation violations. I did an update back then, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on with this woman now. 36-year-old Missouri resident Mahailya Pryer was originally sentenced to 45 days in prison. She pleaded guilty to parading at the Capitol. So she was out serving her 3-year probation term when she was arrested again in May of 2023. She had numerous probation violations. And so, according to her probation officer, she just was not doing well. She was not following any of the rules. She was caught driving without a license or insurance. That was 4 separate occasions. She failed 6 drug tests. She showed meth in her system each of those times. She refused to get a job. Pryor also never paid her court-ordered $500 restitution fee, probably because she didn't have a job. And she continued to associate with known convicted felons, which is definitely out when you're out on probation. So the court had ordered Pryor, also as part of that plea deal, she had to complete a certain amount of community service hours. She also had to take part in inpatient substance abuse treatment because she has a history of drug abuse. She did nothing. She failed to do any of that. So she was arrested again. She was incarcerated for about a month or more, and then the judge ordered that she be sent to an inpatient drug treatment center. So after she was released, she was given home detention. After all of that, she had the ovaries to ask for an early termination of her probation. In November of 2023, she petitioned the court to let her off probation early. And the reason was because, you guys might remember this as well, the court had ruled that there was another January 6th convict named James Little. They said he cannot be sentenced to both prison and probation for one petty misdemeanor. There's been a lot of chatter. There's, some judges who think that you can do this, what they call a split sentencing of jail time or prison time in this case, because it's a federal crime. So prison time and also probation. Other judges have said, no, it has to be one or the other. Well, an appeals court ruled in Little's favor, said, yes, you cannot do this. And so you might remember the judge said, okay, I'll let you off of your probation, but I'm going to sentence you to more prison time. So Pryor tried to use this same argument to end her probation because she was given both. Well, in the meantime, she was found to have committed even more probation violations. There was a February 2024 memo that was filed by her probation officer to the court, and it argued against termination of her probation. Also, the government was arguing against this because of her probation violations and what her probation officer said. And the government wrote that Pryor violated her probation with her, quote, use and possession of methamphetamine and fentanyl, refusal to submit to substance abuse testing, failure to make payments towards her restitution order, failure to attend substance abuse treatment, and failure to return to her residence as scheduled without notifying her probation officer. So the prosecutor asked for Pryor to be resentenced. Well, a magistrate judge stepped in. He submitted a report and said, no, that would violate double jeopardy laws because she was already sentenced. So he was saying, you need to take her off of probation. She needs to be let go. This is over. So to say this is a convoluted shit show would be an understatement. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff at play. Anyway, U.S. District Judge Royce Lamberth was tasked with untangling all of this mess. And on March 11th, he decided, okay, yes, I'm going to end Pryor's probation because of this other ruling with this, James Little guy. But I'm simultaneously going to sentence her to 30 more days in prison for probation violations. So, I don't know if that technically is in violation of double jeopardy laws. I mean, it's kind of a sticky wicket, right? Because, I mean, she did violate her probation, but then technically the courts are saying she shouldn't have been on probation. She should have just been given a longer prison term or just a longer probation. Anyway, so for some reason, I have a feeling we're going to hear about Mahailya Pryor again. Just a hunch. So I will keep you posted. I'll let you know if I hear anything about this ruling or about her and if she's reincarcerated. Just have a feeling. Another one of Trump's fine people. All right, I will let you know. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.